So, Hanslander, thank you so much for a $5 Canadian Super Chat, and he asks, are tips any more beneficial than Super Chats in a way? Sorry, maybe a stupid question. I'm new to this stuff. Well, here's the truth. Every single service is completely different. I've streamed on different places. They all take different cuts. I have tried, different things. You get Super Chat, you do memberships. That's different amount. I'm serious. So, here's how it works. Here's the breakdown, okay? Memberships. My memberships cost $4 on YouTube. I keep $3. If you do a higher tier membership, like a super supporter or ultra supporter, I keep even more of the cut. So like an ultra supporter, I think is $20. I keep like 17, okay? Super chats. YouTube keeps about a third of everything. So no lie, if someone were to give me like $100 super chat, I'd probably end up keeping like $70 out of that. YouTube takes a good cut of super chats. That's just natural. Now you might say, man, that sounds terrible. Twitch takes half. Twitch takes half of everything for nothing. Like, there's no reason for them to take that much besides greed. They don't care. They think that they're hot shit and they're the best streaming platform in the world. So they literally take the biggest cut of any streaming company and give you nothing for it. So moving from Twitch to YouTube, I didn't mind the fact that YouTube takes the third because it's actually way less than what Twitch was taking from me all those years that I streamed on Twitch, okay? Now, Kick is a little better. Kick gives you almost 100% of every contribution. My subs on Kick cost $5. I keep like $4.70, something crazy high like that. And kicks on Kick, I keep 100% up. So if someone gives me 2,000 kicks, I just made $20. Like literally, I just made $20 in my pocket. Kick doesn't keep any of that. Okay, they make their money on the sale of the kicks. So if you wanted to buy $20 in kicks, it actually costs more than $20. Does that make sense? Now, the whole PayPal tips thing, it's hard to answer, and here's why. PayPal is weird depending on where you live. If you're in the United States, it works one way. If you're international, it works a different way. Everything is different, okay? Like, so I couldn't even tell you. Right now, you're Canadian. If you were to give me a $5 tip via PayPal, I don't know what I would keep. But in general, yes, a streamer keeps more of a PayPal tip than they would keep of a super chat. In general. It's probably not all cases, because I'm sure there's certain countries where PayPal will keep a bigger cut or whatever. Who knows? But in general, tipping, I would keep more of. Okay? Now, the thing is, I do well for myself. I don't need a particular way of contribution. There were times in the past when things were not going well years ago, and I used to actually specifically ask people for certain contribution types because I would keep more of them. But at this point, however you want to contribute is good. I'm just appreciative that anyone contributes at all, and that I make a good living doing this. So whatever floats your boat. If you really, really care about giving me the most, yeah, tips are better than super chats. But also, kick contributions are huge too, so it's all good. Okay? Cool. All right. So thank you for a $5 Canadian super chat. That's the equivalent of about $3 American. So thank you so much for that. That gets us up to $80 of support. 20 away from opening a pack of the Marvel MTG cards at the end of the stream. So we're almost to our first pack, guys. Cool.